New at 6, there is great concern tonight about the safety of a lot of people who are trying to keep warm while living in RVs. 2 people died in an RV fire this morning, and on Monday, a Utah family was hospitalized after a propane tank in their RV blew up, and Jeremy Harris is looking into this story. RVs seem to be the only option for some people right now, Jeremy.
Yeah, and Jamie, this fire this morning is such a tragedy. Just within the last hour, we actually spoke with the only person to survive that fire. He tells me that he and 2 of his homeless friends were inside of an RV. They were burning hand sanitizer, trying to keep warm. He says that they grabbed a small propane tank to try and start a cooking fire when that fire sparked.
They were great guys. They really genuinely cared about other people. They just really did a lot of good out here for people, really helped a lot of people. Just, I don't know, they're just really too young to go like that. Too young to go like that. They just, the world's gonna be sad without them. It will be.
Living in an RV is just reality for many people out here on the streets right now, and especially during these cold winter months, it can be a battle just to survive.
I think it's going to get worse before it gets better.
James Richardson has been off and on homeless for years.
Just very fortunate to have a motor home.
For now, he and his dog and cats are living in this RV in the Marmalade.
It's a better option than being in the street. There's a lot of that. There's going to be a lot more of that.
Jim says he's a mechanic and knows the propane system well on his RV. He fears others in his position do not.
People use these things right here, the stove, as a heater, and the problem with that is carbon monoxide.
This morning, fire ripped through this RV in Glendale, killing 2 people and their dog.
As there are a few encampments here, and with temperatures being as low as they are, people are using alternative methods of heating, and sometimes they just get away from them.
The city says it is working with homeless service partners to open new overflow shelters, including a few hundred beds at this old hotel at North Temple and Redwood. That might give some an option of staying indoors and not in their RVs.
People are stuck between the freezing cold temperatures outside and warming themselves however they can. So it really is a no-win situation for people out there right now, and it just highlights the need for more housing, period.
Andrew Johnston with Salt Lake City tells us the shelters are at or near capacity each night.
If we told everybody to come into the beds we have, we probably wouldn't have enough.
James says he prefers an RV over a homeless shelter, though he knows neighbors don't want RV encampments near them.
I don't blame them, because I wouldn't want a whole bunch of motorhomes up and down my street.
Now, 2 hard realities with the situation right now as well. The city says even if they get more beds for those homeless, they say they don't know they're going to have the staff to fill those centers and get them up and running. The other thing is, I asked some of the people who live in this homeless encampment under the bridge where the accident happened, would they go to the shelter if there is space? They said there's no way. They would rather be outside than in a shelter. Reporting live in Salt Lake City, Jeremy Harris, KUTV 2 News.